In this video, I'll go quickly over the overview of a Slack, how it looks, and go section by section. So as you can see, they have the home, and under here you have bunch of different channels. Hashtags means they are public, so anybody can join it. The lock icon, it's a private channel and you can get access only via invitation. If you're not part of the channel, you don't see it. Since I'm part of the channel, I'm able to see it. Then when you scroll down, by the way, this is external connection with the people who are outside of your organization. Then you have a channels which are in your organization and there's no external people. And then you have a direct messages, it's one-on-one with the people. And also you can create group of people, like 2-3 people, and have a group chat, but do not use that feature at all. This is rule in my company, as well as I do not recommend it to do this, because the conversation gets really messy. It's hard to add people there because it will create new group, and then it's not searchable, it's hard to find. So if there are more than 2 people in the chat, it needs to go to channel. And also one-to-one conversation, highly not recommended unless it's a private information. And the last thing is apps. Which apps? You can connect multiple apps. They have a very big marketplace of free and paid apps where you can add it to Slack to either automate something or like get notification from different apps. Also, you are able to filter like right away by DMs. If you subscribe to any notification, you can see activities. If somebody mentioned you, or you subscribe to specific channels and you're getting all the notification files. Honestly, I don't use this feature a lot, but let's say if you're a designer and looking for files a lot, this might be helpful for you later. It's a section where you can set reminders to yourself, and I'll explain you how to do it later in this course. Tools, it's where you can create some workflows or apps, but this is outside of this mini course series. Also on the left side, you can have a workspaces. As you can see, I'm part of my company organization Flowium, but also I'm part of the mastermind where I can click and see what's going on in that workspace as well. You have your profile where you can update your statuses, as well as add some information about yourself. Let's go now to the threads mention and reaction best practices and tips inside of Slack.